Alright folks, so what we have here is a 2012 Jeep Wrangler with a transmission leak. Look at this pan, rotted to death. You can see right there, right over there, there's a little drip. So yeah, it is getting all over the driveway. So it's time for a new transmission pan. Alright, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. These are T27s. They're attached with little aluminum brackets. That's what holds it up. Not like the old school days with the holes in the pan and you put screws up into them. Alright, that's an aluminum bracket that holds it up. There's a little rubber gasket over there. I'm going to show you what the new pan and the new gasket looks like. But from here, it looks like these two. There's two in the middle and two at the very back. In the very back, you're going to have to get it from here through the sideways, see? So yeah, that's going to be a mess. Alright, one there, and one oil over here in this corner, which I'm going to try to find and get. There it is right there. Alright, that's the way it's going to be. There's no drain plug on this, so this is going to make a mess. And you know it's going to hit the frame, and it's going to get all over the place. So, while we're thinking about that, let me show you what the new pan looks like. Alright, here's a new pan from Dorman. 265-866, that's what the pan looks like. This is the transmission filter with the kit, which is the filter and the little rubber gasket. And of course, don't forget your ATF plus 4 transmission oil. Alright, so I got the Castro brand, of course, that's the best ones that is out there. Alright, let's take a look at what this pan looks like. This is what the pan looks like. Comes with a little drain plug, comes with a little magnet to pick up all the debris. Okay, the pan comes bare, just like that, okay? And this is the gasket. So the gasket is a little curved in here. This gasket actually sits in this channel, right in here, okay? As you put it on, you are going to line it up the right way. And this just pushes in. Right, that looks like the easy part, right? And on the sides over here, there's little holes. Little holes over here because the gasket has a little, tiny little tabs. Those little tabs are going to lock in there. Okay? Make sure that's nice and tight on both sides. All right, a little tab here, a little tab here. All right, make sure that it's all the way down, all the way around. Drop the pan. Bolts, drop the pan, make a mess, clean it all up, put the filter in there. The filter looks like it just snaps on there with a little O-ring. There should be a little clip. I'll show you that once we open it up. Alright, so we're going to go take that pan down. Alright, hold on. Alright folks, back to that, these bolts here. They're T27 Torx. Now if you notice, that the bolts are made out of a certain type of metal. Then it goes into an aluminum bracket. And then I'm going to assume those aluminum brackets are loose from the aluminum transmission. So, if you guys know anything about aluminum, like this bell housing, see how it's all corroded and stuff? There's the problem. The problem is that you have a different type of metal bolt going through an aluminum body. And this is a 2012, so you're talking about 18, 19, my God, 8, 9 years now that these bolts are on there. I'm going to show you what happened. Because even if you do it nice and slowly, like this one, wasn't too bad. So I knew there was going to be a problem. So I took my T27, I put it on here, and I cracked it slightly, and I went back and forth until I loosened it up. But I didn't spin it all the way, because something just didn't feel right. I think the bolt is starting to twist. So what happened with this one, I said, let me do this one. You see that one's pretty rusty. And I went and I did the same thing, and I cracked it And what do you think happens? The bolt snaps. Look at the corrosion on that. That bolt was gonna break. Okay? I'm gonna show you what it looks like in that hole. Look at the corrosion in there. Okay, can you see it? That bolt is not coming out. No matter how nice you do it, that bolt is frozen in there. And that's gonna be a problem with all these bolts, I bet you. And I see the ones in the back, which is hard to get to already. It's just gonna be more of a pain in the butt to get to. So I have a feeling that these are all gonna snap. Okay, so you have to get bolts and those little support brackets, and pray that the bolt going to the threads in there is not gonna be damaged. Oh boy. So we're gonna have to stop on this one for now. We're gonna have to go to the Jeep dealer, get ourselves some new bolts, new spacers, and we're gonna start this later on in the morning time, not now, which is about 3 o'clock. It gets dark here about 4 o'clock nowadays, so we're not gonna deal with this right now. But yeah, you plan on doing a transmission oil pan change or a filter, this is what's gonna happen, and this is gonna drag out to a very expensive job. All right, that's it for now, folks. Ciao.